Good evening. It's so good to have this opportunity to come together safely and united in the belief that everyone in our community deserves a home they can afford, and that accomplishing this is both necessary and possible. This last year has been challenging, but that challenge hasn't looked the same for all of us. People with low incomes were already struggling to pay the high cost of rent, and these same households have been the hardest hit by the pandemic. Many are frontline workers who are more at risk of illness and job loss, all during a time when home was essential for protection from so many things, including COVID, heat waves, wildfires, and ice storms. But too many of our neighbors don't have a stable home. Just imagine what it would be like trying to raise a family on an income of $40,000 with half of it going to the rent. How would that impact your mental and physical health? And what would it be like knowing that one wrong circumstance could cause your family to become homeless? Then add to that the gap in homeownership that disproportionately impacts communities of color. In fact, white households own their homes now at twice the rate of their Black, Latinx, and Indigenous counterparts. But folks, we can stop this crisis when we work together to create stable and affordable homes. We can stop this crisis when we stop racist housing policies. We can stop this crisis when people don't feel like their housing is constantly at risk. And when we stop this crisis, we create a ripple effect of positive change throughout the region. The leading cause of homelessness is the lack of affordable places to live, and Habitat is facing this head on. Our recent organizational merger has helped us create a truly regional approach with increased capacity to build strength and stability and independence through home ownership, now and for generations to come. During COVID, one of our top priorities has been ensuring that the hundreds of Habitat families throughout our region are able to stay safely in their homes and not lose them. By working directly with them to access housing and employment relief resources, we've successfully ensured that no Habitat homeowner is at risk of losing their home. This past year, we've also had to limit volunteer and homebuyer participation in our home building due to the pandemic. We greatly miss our volunteers as they're essential to our mission. But we had to keep on building, and that meant hiring out more subcontractors, which did cost more, but also created much needed jobs. We also transitioned to online classes in financial literacy and home maintenance to help ensure our families become successful homeowners. We're now scaling up to build more family-sized homes throughout our region, from Hillsborough all the way to Gresham. And we're about to purchase a 5-acre property at a discount from a church in Southwest Portland, where we'll build 50 more homes, our largest community to date. And also have a property under contract in Lake Oswego for our first build there. Where we build matters. And we're committed to providing homebuyers with the option to live in high-opportunity neighborhoods. This is all toward our goal of providing 500 people a year the opportunity to experience the benefits of homeownership. And this includes helping seniors age in place by providing critical home repairs, like roof and gutter replacements, installing ADA-accessible ramps. Without these repairs, they're at risk of losing their homes. But all of this, it's not enough. So we're lending our voice and expertise to help create smart housing policy in our state and local governments. The solution to the housing affordability crisis will only come when our public sector and private sector and nonprofits all work together. So we're committed to cultivating these alliances as well. The homebuyers who Habitat works with are our neighbors. They're the folks who make our communities run. Healthcare workers, cashiers, truck drivers, and maintenance staff. And we all have a huge stake in their success. Our community is stronger when everyone has a safe place to call home. The lasting effects of our work together are enormous. We're creating affordable homes well into the future that will benefit generations to come, ensuring neighborhoods are a true reflection of the beauty and diversity of our community. This is a strong solution to reducing generational poverty. Habitat for Humanity Portland region is stable and able to do this work because of you and your support as volunteers and donors and advocates. It's that partnership, all of us coming together, working to make change, that will realize this vision. I look forward to building that future with you, and thank you so much for joining us.